Beautiful Stone lost also happy or Sushi to win. Mason Arteta has the answer for Arsenal. After the first 5 games of the new season, play ugly or pragmatic. No matter how you define it, Arsenal are really becoming a master of the dark victories. Of course Arteta, he is still one of Pep's loyal followers, with very similar nuances in the way of attack. But now, Mikel Arteta is also equipped. The shadow of Jose Mourinho, Diego Simeone, with an Arsenal version ready. Concrete pouring defense. There's one thing in Arsenal's common. 5 games since the start of the season, including the Champions League debut, before Atlanta, London Park Football They've all Club. Had very difficult moments. They played with 10 people for almost the whole first half before Brighton, winning a no-get before Toner Morayspur. It's also the result of a bold performance, based on a solid foundation of defense. Both matches were witnessed. Arsenal are completely out of control of the ball, with only 35% before Bright and 36% before. There is a very different Arsenal, compared to themselves of the past. There was a time Arsenal, when the water fans swirl with a kick way. Beautiful dedication, but actually naive. It's the second half of Arsenal's reign. Arsenal and stay in the top 4. They often have a period of extremely upbeat It's very play. Fluttering, but it always sinks. At the key stage of the season, people used to see Arsenal as a kindergarten. That's why. And one of the reasons is their naive play. Arsenal have paid a lot of money, because the concept is beautiful. Even if you lose, you are in happy. London now. The old innocent red is no more. Let's take a look. Arsenal have conceded 10 goals since the start of 2024. That's less than any other team at the top 5 European national championships, especially on the away field. Arsenal also showed an amazing performance, undefeated in the last 11 games. Starting from last season, people have seen Mikel Arteta gradually turn Arsenal, become a club. It's the strongest defense in Europe. That image is becoming more and more visible in the crucibles. The Gunners' approach: always give up control of the ball, prioritize the defense and wait for the counterattack. A way of playing with Mourinho. In Premier Munich last season, Arsenal have 38% possession against Man City, 42% against Liverpool, 46% against opponent. In their matches with Chelsea and Manchester United, they're also holding the ball around 50%. And Arsenal results: didn't lose a fight. Of the matches mentioned above, and Arsenal ready to be pragmatic whenever needed. The opponent's gun. Disrupt the game and take advantage of every detail, to win with every fake. It's a change and it's a growth. Before going deeper, it's important to note that the season has just begun. 4 matches is a small denominator, but the statistics are actually showing that Arsenal is the team with the longest average delay of the teams in the Premier League this season. When it comes to time delay, it's not just about time. It's here. We're talking about time in the middle of being given and implement the original results. Free kick over free kick, penalty kick, throw or serve. In short, it's the time that interrupts the game. With 31.8 seconds, Arsenal took a long time to start the game again. More than any other club in the Premier League. For example, in the original penalty, Arsenal also lost an average of 44.6 seconds. Again, that's the highest number. So what's the point in dragging this time? Let's look at the effect that it has. 24 goals scored from original penalties, most in the last 2 seasons. It all belongs to Arsenal. Look at Liverpool, a team that is also with famous. The ability to take advantage of fixed It also phases. Takes a long time before doing it. We can understand that this is a strategy. It's not just some trick. There is an Arsenal. Take advantage of every little detail to give yourself an advantage. The boundary throws, the goalkeeper's balls up. It seems simple and normal, but Arsenal is actually turning them into a dark sport. The battle with Brighter. It gives us a very clear view. Declan Rice was sent off in the 49th minute. Arsenal are in a lead. After that moment, Brighter, he scored a total of 19 shots on David Raya's goal, compared to just 3 Arsenal shots. Gunners try to bring the game back to the fray. Take every opportunity to interrupt the battle. Fight in this confrontation. David Raya has made 10 shots. 2 shots in the first half and 8 shots in the second. Arsenal lost Bright. The average Spanish goalkeeper takes 48.4 seconds to make each shot. It means you can cheat for 484 seconds of the game. That's more than 8 minutes just for the balls. Arsenal also had 13 shots in front of the Rider. On average, it took them 26.6 seconds each time. This is the 4th oldest median throw time of a team in a Premier League match. This year, the longest number belongs to AI. It's still Arsenal, with 31.3 seconds in the win over Aston Villa. It's actually a habit, established as the reign of Mikel Arteta. Last season Arsenal were 6th of the longest average youth of the Premier League. After the first 4 games of this season, they're still dominant on this index. However, the way this piece of magic is played, it's not about not getting punished. David Raya got a card at school to meet Brighton. Waylam Saliba also similar in school meets Spurs. Arsenal are a yellow card team for a mistake. The most hours. Arsenal matches are also because may last longer than normal, plus more overtime. Exceed the 100-minute mark. Controversial or not, Arsenal and Arteta still getting good results thanks to this game. They've only scored 1 goal since the start of the season. Continues to deliver a rough and gritty image, with the strongest defense. Just like last season, Arsenal's defense system is made up of by the harmonious combination between active flashing and a very closed lob block. At the top they have 2 pressing necks, is Kai Havertz and Martin Odegaard, who are willing to chase the ball like animals. Pray every time Arsenal don't control the ball. In the back is a solid line of defense, including the boulders William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes. The defender as Belouit Jerome Timer. There is Calafiori Blackmail. They're also flexible defenders. He can play the central defender. And don't forget about the goal. They still own the Golden Gloves of the Premier League. David Raya so far all have understood because SAOA. Tata definitely pushed Aaron Ramsey. Dell is out to recruit David Raya, as the big name experts claim. With Aaron Ramsdale, Arsenal can compete in the top 4, but they can for compete. The championship, they need Raya. While it's right in front of you, the London Football League, there's also a Declan Rice to confess the word. 100 million that Arsenal have divided out for the They deserve every penny. Quarterback you almost raised the whole football bat with an infinite amount of energy. Declan Rice appears in every hotspot on the field. Talk about the defensive front. It's about the ability to follow people. That's and the 25-year-old. The factors just named contribute significantly to make the mark of a very solid Arsenal army. In front of Thursday hero at Etihad, Tila has revealed the Kund Rise is Man City's player, and all the teams are hungry. Many times we can't get the players we want. They didn't want to join Man City. Bright is one of those people I want to have most in the squad. Besides, I've got a long list. He also has his own thoughts, and I always wish him luck. Every team in England wants Bright. Take Chelsea's defensive Mourinho as the foundation, for practical use whenever needed, at the same time harmoniously combined with the attacking football of Pep and Guardiola. Princely Mikel Arteta. They are making Arsenal a great team to watch. At least until now. It's still as effective as possible.